Okay, right out of the gate, I'm just going to start this episode and just let everyone know what we're doing.
Oh my God.
This episode is being created to commemorate the 7 year anniversary of me starting the podcast.
Holy smokes.
I know this is coming out after the anniversary, but what I asked Nick to do is I asked Nick to go back and listen to the
Hmm.
very first episode I ever recorded.
I
He was
did.
not on it. I haven't listened to it literally since I put it on the internet seven
Yeah.
years ago. And here's the thing, I'm going to ask him for a one-word review. And if I
Uh-huh.
don't like that review, I'm going to Photoshop his head on either Bill Cosby or Kevin Spacey's body
Hmm.
in pictures that they found online.
All right.
And maybe like with a thought bubble and saying like I did it all.
Yeah. That sounds like
I
me.
did everything they said. So
Yeah.
your face is going to be on Bill Cosby's body or vice versa. His face is going to be on your body.
Could be.
So just to let you know if I don't like what you
Mhm.
have to say. But the very first
Yeah.
episode I ever recorded.
Yeah, I know.
So here we go. I want the one word review for
Yeah, I got you.
episode one of the What the Famicom podcast.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Meek.
Meek.
Yeah.
Interesting. So this is
It's
real. So this is real, everyone. Like I haven't listened to it. I'm not even kidding. Nick just listened to it. I don't know how many people actually still listen to the very first episode. I try to avoid it, and that's why I'm doing this episode, and we'll explain later. But why is it Meek?
you have to listen to it. It's so funny because your voice is like more toned down. You're calm. You're like quiet. You're like respectful of, I don't know,
I'm
the podcast
respectful?
community.
Really?
I don't know, of the podcast community. Let me do an impression of you.
Okay.
Hey, this is What the Famicom. Welcome. We're gonna do an episode today. I'm gonna compare Guns N' Roses to all these other things. And I'm like,
Holy
what the
shit.
fuck?
Like I was
Yo,
literally like a different person.
yeah, even funnier though is you still use bad words. So you'll be like, yes, who gives a fuck? That's what we do. And I'm gonna talk about Kingdom Hearts in this one, and I'm gonna talk about a whole bunch of other stuff. And I'm like, oh, okay. Listen to it.
So
It's
I
very
am
funny.
basically like a 13-year-old secretly recording a podcast and cursing.
I guess. I mean, you sound like you talk about like here, actually, I'm gonna turn the tables. Let's see, where
Are you
is
gonna
it?
play it?
No, I'm not gonna play it.
Okay.
What I'm gonna give you what you said the podcast was. It's Welcome to What the Famicom, home of, and it's three words.
Okay.
Home of, what do you think it is? This is your podcast.
I said this. Welcome to
Yeah,
What the Famicom, home of
home of, and it's three words. The two words are pretty self-explanatory. Like what are we doing on?
video games.
Yeah,
So
and
video
then
game joke conversations.
so close. Welcome to What the Famicom, home of video game nonsense.
Oh,
I was like,
I
I
want
was
to
like,
fucking throw
okay.
up at this right now.
Yo, do you know what it is? It's a gaming podcast for this four-word phrase.
Did you write down these things I said?
Yeah, 100%, dude. I wanted
Oh
to
my
call
God,
you
this is
out.
incredible.
Yeah.
So is the video game podcast for these four things? Is it the log line that I put everywhere
Maybe
for
it's
people who hate gaming podcasts?
no, back then that's not what we were. It's
Wow.
a gaming podcast for what the fuck moments. But when you said fuck, it sounded like you were saying it fast so you didn't get in trouble.
Oh, so like I was saying it under my breath, so like my mom wouldn't hear.
Yeah, you were
And
like,
this is not a joke. My mom was probably in the building.
you were like the gaming podcast for what the fuck moments, and I was like,
I probably
whoa.
had the phone so close to my face while I was doing this.
Do you record it with a phone? Is that
Oh
what this
wait,
one
good
was?
point. Yeah, I don't know if I
I
recorded
don't
on a
know.
laptop or a phone. So
Do you know
far,
what?
just to let you know, so far, your face is not going to go on Kevin Spacey or Bill Cosby's body yet.
Yeah, that's
I'm
fine.
not hating what you have to say.
Um, it was the original idea of what the Famicom was. It was a gaming page social media presence, and I was
I
like,
wrote presents.
you said
I
presence,
said
yeah.
that's I would never say that word now.
Well, now you did. But it was just funny because as you were saying it, you said it like slow-mo. You're like, it's like a gaming comedy page social media presence, and I was
Oh
like,
my God.
okay, sure.
This is insane.
Um,
Okay, wait, question. Do I
yeah,
mention, because you weren't on the show yet,
yeah,
do I mention Bill Cosby or Kevin Spacey, our two former mascots? Do I mention them at all in this episode?
not once. but
Whoa.
I didn't finish it. There's like 4 minutes left, and we had to
I mean,
record.
I'm sure
And
the 4 minutes is like, thanks for listening.
I
Like
wish I
breathing
could
all
hear.
heavy.
I'd be able to make fun of you even more.
I can't believe I was like whispering. I was like fucking.
Mm. It's not like whispering. It just your voice sounds different. Like there's more inflection now. Like you say things like "I don't believe it," but like if
Yeah.
you're a sim, you'd
I'd
have
be
more
like, I
ups and
don't
downs.
believe it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, now I want to listen to the first one you're on because you're probably doing the same thing.
Hey guys, it's me.
Hey
What the
guys, it's
name?
Nick. Haha,
Yeah.
Nick Tendo. Ha 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 ha.
Ha, ha,
Isn't
ha,
that
ha.
crazy? I added my name.
Dan, am I allowed to laugh in your podcast?
Can you imagine if we go back to like, I think it was episode 3 was the first time you showed
Three
up.
or four.
But
Yeah.
like, can you imagine if you're like, hey Dan, can I bring this up? And I'm like, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. What
And
is it?
I'm like trying to fix my toaster while I'm recording,
Yep.
or like dropping my toothbrush and it's like very bad. How is the audio? It's probably really bad.
It's not very good, but it's just you, so it's hard to tell. And you don't really change the tone of your voice that much, and there's not like a lot
Incredible.
of play in, so
So we'll talk about other stuff, but again, so the topic of the very first episode was I talked about my favorite band appearances in video games. So Guns N'
yeah,
Roses showing up in video games. I don't want people to listen to that episode ever. That's why I asked Nick to listen to it because
I
I
tried.
hate the episode. I hate the that I exist. So what I wanted to do is basically that episode redone. So this episode is just a redo of
Wow.
that or a redux. You know what I'm saying?
Redux. Yeah, that's not the same thing.
So people, if they search Guns N' Roses and this podcast, because that's what fucking people are doing. I don't know why I
I think
just said
that's what
that.
people are doing.
They would find this episode instead. So just let everyone know if you want to stick around, that's what the episode. Okay, so again, just to repeat what I said, Kevin Spacey and Bill Cosby were our mascots previously.
Hmm.
They were our mascots before we found out what they did, or
Hmm.
was it after we found out what they did?
After we found out Bill Cosby did before Kevin Spacey.
Okay, so then they haven't been our mascots for a while, so I think it's time like to bring them back.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
So your head on both of them,
Combine them.
Nick Cosby
That's
and Dan Spacey.
okay.
Pretty good.
That's pretty good.
What's the audience think?
I
Think
think
an
they're
audience
just
poll.
they are just audience poll 100% yes.
So according to Spotify,
Oof.
the 1 year anniversary is July 29th, but according to Apple Podcasts, it's July 28th. So I actually couldn't tell you which one was real.
Yikes.
But that was set not 1 year. That's the 7 year anniversary. So thanks for people that listen. And
Hmm.
again, like I said, we're doing this as a redo. So we'll get into that later. But yeah. What was I going to say? Oh yeah. What have you been playing? Anything new?
Uh, I don't think so. I think I was on vacation and stuff and going driving places, dude.
Okay, here we go, Mr.
Yep,
Flow Rider. Everyone,
that's
there he
right.
is.
Flow Rida. Uh-huh.
Tell us about your vacation, where you avoided
Uh,
podcast homework, by the way.
I avoided podcast homework. This is really what happened. I
Uh-huh.
drove down to Florida.
Uh-huh.
It's like 20 some hours of driving. Never done it more than 7 hours. My girlfriend's like, I've done it before. So I was like, okay, well, it doesn't mean you have to do it now, but let's not get into that. And then eventually I was like, yeah, sounds like a great idea. You
Okay.
know, you come around on those ideas. Yes, that's what
Yeah.
happened. Um, so we drove down and it wasn't bad. The drive was awful though.
Whose
And the whole,
music? Okay, here's a question. If it's that
yeah.
long, whose music gets the majority of the listens?
That's interesting you asked that. You might be interested in the answer. So way down, we split music between the two of us.
Okay.
Whoever's driving, because we switched every like 3 to 4 hours. Whoever's driving gets to pick the music.
Uh-huh.
We listen to some podcasts on the way down. Not ours. She now I picked other things because that's
Okay.
who I am and I like different stuff. When it was her turn to
And
pick
at
music
least
and
you're
podcasts,
open that you do not listen to this podcast that you're on.
yeah,
You've admitted that
her,
numerous times.
she had the opportunity to turn on my podcast and didn't. So
So she had the option to do so.
yeah, she chose not to, I
Do
guess.
you think our
Interesting.
podcast someday is going to be like the equivalent of like waterboarding?
I was thinking like Abbey Road from the Beatles.
So people, so we're going to be as respected as Abbey Road?
Yeah, could be one day. And
Or
then
like my
people
small apartment
recreate.
is going to be the Abbey Road studio?
Yeah, like people will come there and pose and do funny, goofy pictures there.
Like, let's walk in front of his window. This is where he jerked off.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna try and recreate our whole life, dude. They might try
Yeah.
and auction for your toilet. I don't know.
Get auction for my toilet. Oh my God. It's like when people visit Graceland and they visit like
Yeah,
Elvis' bathroom and stuff like that. They're gonna
yeah.
come. There's gonna be like red like tape around my bathroom, and people are
Yeah.
gonna take pictures like this is where he had kids. Um,
So,
so that's funny that she chose not to. She could have easily helped with the numbers.
now on the way back, we listened to a audiobook. I'd never done that before.
Oh, I love audiobooks.
World War Z.
I know that I know of it, but I know the movie.
Yeah, I thought you'd be into that because like you like zombies or something. Do you like zombies? You look like
When
you
have I
do.
ever said that I like zombies?
You look like you like zombies.
I look
Do you
like I
like
wear.
horror?
I like horror, but I like safe 80s horror, like where I know it's goofy and not real.
I don't know. Isn't there like Night of the Living Dead? Isn't that like
Yeah, I mean there is, but like you see me wearing like a zombie shirt?
I don't know. You might. Does everyone watching? You know how like they're like if he had a car, would he get zombie apocalypse survivor or some crap on his
Like
car?
a
He probably
stupid like
would.
sticker that people
Yeah,
corny
yeah,
people have. Yeah, I
yeah,
get what you're saying.
yeah. That's why I thought maybe you
Take another
would.
poll, audience poll. Would I have that
Audience poll.
sticker if
Does
I
he
still
have a
had a car?
Colombian sticker? Anyway, we listened to World War Z, which is pretty good.
Do you listen
But
to
it
the
was
whole
like,
thing?
yeah, it's like 11 hours long or
Oh
12
wow.
hours long. So,
I love listening to autobiographies of audiobooks, like the actual author reading their own books. And my favorite was I was listening to Patrick Stewart. It was mostly boring,
oh,
but he was
mhm.
recreating when he lost his virginity. It was the best because it was new. So he's like 90 years old and he was reading it
Yeah.
recently and he was like, I met Susie Thompson. She took my virginity in the back
Well,
seat of that. Like it was like the
that's
best like 30-second
wild.
clip ever.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I
Like,
loved it.
okay. Why did he need to do that for his book? Like, I
He
don't
didn't
even
need
know.
to. Like nope, it's
That's
not even in the
res
book.
respect. I
He
don't
improvised it.
know. He, he was just doxing Susie.
Yeah. Uh, so you did that. So
Yep.
on the same vein, because you were on vacation for like a week, right? In that week, I did something like
Like
really
a
interesting.
week and then 2 days on each side of
Oh
driving.
yeah, that's true. Two bumper days.
Yeah.
I did something interesting. So I was playing Overwatch with my cousin and his son's
Oh,
like 16.
dude. Oh, okay. Go ahead.
And his son was on the phone too. Like I called them on the phone while we were playing, and I brought up a maybe you can answer this too.
Hmm.
I asked him if he could date anyone from the Overwatch video game that was not a human, who would he date?
Okay.
And so you have what do you have? The robot, you have Bastion,
Okay.
you have Winston the monkey, and I think you have the hamster.
I guess. Hold on. I'm trying to think about this if there's anything else in there.
Well, first he tried to turn it on me and said, "Who would you date?" This is the 16-year-old asked me. I was like, "I don't
Yeah.
objectify video game characters like that," so I didn't
Oh,
answer it. But then he said Bastion, and then I said I followed through. Like this is a big deal for me. Asking these questions, you know.
that's interesting. Yeah.
I said, "Hey, if you were on a date with Bastion, again, I'm asking a 16-year-old boy this.
Yeah.
If you were on a date with Bastion and he tried to kiss you and he had human lips, what would you do?" And he said, "I don't know." And I said,
Okay,
"What if?"
good.
And I said, "What if he had human ears?" And then he said, "What does that matter?" I said, "Doesn't matter. Answer the question." So I guess I could turn it to you. First off, of the non-human video game characters in the video
Hmm.
game Overwatch, who would you date?
What were they all again? I'm trying to think through the
I would say,
hamster.
from what I
No.
remember, Hammond, the hamster guy,
Yeah, no.
Winston, the monkey,
Maybe.
Bastion, the robot,
No.
or there's also like another robot, Zenyatta, the healer.
She a robot?
No, Zenyatta is like the monk guy.
Yeah.
He's a robot,
So
yeah. They're called
he's not a
Omnics,
robot, is he?
Omni. So you have a monkey, a hamster, or two
Yeah.
robots.
One of the robots, Zenyatta.
Okay, Zenyatta, like the peaceful monk guy. Okay,
Yeah,
say you guys
I
like
would
went to
date
a
him.
movie. Say you guys went to go see like the new Transformers movie together.
Yeah.
You and Zenyatta.
Yeah.
And like, you put your hand on his leg and you think things are going good and he tries to
He
kiss
would
you.
he would 100% turn glow and everyone in the
Yeah.
theater would be invincible for a
Yeah,
minute.
and then he had human lips. What would you do?
Kiss the lips.
And then what would you do with the human ears?
That's fucked up. Rub
That's,
them?
you're giving me the answer I wanted this 16-year-old to give me.
Okay. That's good.
Fuck. Uh, did I did I ask you? You talk about Florida. I didn't ask you what you were playing. Well, I did, but you didn't tell
You
me what you
did,
were
but
playing.
listen. Here's something interesting.
Okay.
Uh, we've got you dead to rights. You wanted to do the podcast because you were sick and tired of all the mainstream ones that were
Wait, hold
just,
on. Is this me saying on the first episode?
yeah,
Oh my
you didn't like the mainstream podcast that just talked about Mario.
God. Okay.
Uh, and I started to write the other one that you did. You didn't like those podcasts that just talked about Mario, just talked about the popular game. And I was
Uh-huh.
like, wow, this is legitimately, this is him. He's still like this. Like,
I'm
this is good.
talking.
He didn't change here. And even funnier is I'm trying to make cereal, making coffee this morning,
Uh-huh.
and I get to a part and you literally go like, so now I'm doing a podcast on something I love. And I decided, what do I do it on? I could do it on anything. And this is what you said, from Overwatch to Mario to some of the other games I like. And
Holy shit.
I looked at my phone and I was like, you son of a
Did
bitch.
he just say Overwatch?
And also Mario, like the
Oh yeah,
game that you're
Mario. I said
making
I
fun
didn't want
of
to do
people.
podcast on Mario, and then I said
Yeah.
other things I like. I like Mario.
Yeah, I was like, this guy is talking
So,
about a popular game,
uh-huh.
Overwatch, making fun of people who do podcasts about popular games,
Uh-huh.
making fun of people who do podcasts about Mario, says one of his favorite games is Mario. And I was like, this guy is fucking, he's Benedict Arnold.
Hey, at least I can admit it. I was a fraud since day one.
Yeah, you are. And then you decided to do one on, obviously, the Guns N' Roses thing.
Yes. That is
Yeah,
so
but
fun. I did not, I expected you to actually give me a review. I didn't expect you to save quotes.
yeah,
Very well done.
you're
Throw me
wild,
under the
dude.
bus. What if in there, like I admitted something like crazy that I haven't like remembered I suppressed? What if I'm
Like,
like, yeah, like I wanted to play video games ever since I was 10 when my mom tried to drown me? Like something crazy.
and I'd be like, Dan, do you remember this? You're like, no, I don't think so.
Nick, are you sure you're listening to my podcast?
Yeah, it must have been someone else. You're like, no, you mentioned her by name and
Yeah.
the
You gave her
latitude and
social
longitude.
too. You said, please help at the end of the episode
You named the latitude and longitude on the Earth where it happened.
where she is. Shit. So I've been playing a lot of PS2 games, by the way. I
Oh, he's
rehooked up
back,
my
everyone.
PlayStation 2. I've been playing. I went to the video game store recently and I got two games for $10 each. I bought The Hobbit. I don't know why I bought it. I just decided to buy it. And
Hmm.
I bought a 007 game called Agent Under Fire. And that's
Do
pretty
you want
fun.
to
It's
tell?
basically like, I don't know, it's just a James Bond PlayStation 2 game.
Okay. Do you want to tell everyone about the Hobbit?
I mean, what did happen actually? I was playing two levels and the save data corrupted.
That's not what I was going to say, but that's fascinating.
What's
The book that
Oh
you
my God. Okay.
100% you've asked me before too
This is
about that
fucking
book.
crazy. Okay. I probably brought this up on the podcast. And listen, we're gonna get to Guns N' Roses in the video game, so just sit down.
Hang tight.
Hang tight, you freaks. Um, so I probably brought this up on the podcast. I apologize, but I don't apologize. I was working out in my apartment. I was doing like crunches or something. So I was like close to the ground and I was near my bookshelf. And on the bottom shelf of my bookshelf, there's a small paperback of The Hobbit. And I was
Mhm.
like, oh my God, like I still have this Hobbit book that I borrowed off Nick in fifth or sixth grade. We've known each other that long where I borrowed The Hobbit off of him. And I was like, oh man, I can't. I texted him. I said, I can't believe I still have your Hobbit book from grade school. And you were like, oh my God, like fuck you. Like you said something back. And I took a picture of it. And your response was, I've never seen that book in my entire life.
I
And then I
have
was
a
like,
rendition of The Hobbit.
I started
I just
flipping
want to tell
through it.
them
What?
I have one. I know that Hobbit book. It's the black cover where he looks fat and he has a little sword in his
Well, it's
hand
like
and
more
like
white
going
cover.
from
It's
there.
not like black cover, but
Mine.
oh, yours is. Sorry.
That's why I thought you had my copy of The Hobbit. I
Oh,
own a
got you.
copy of The Hobbit. It has the black cover. It came with the Lord of the Rings trilogy book set.
Uh-huh.
Um, I could figure out the name of the publisher. It's super popular. And literally, I thought when you said that you found it. And I was like, oh my
Uh-huh.
God, I haven't seen that in years.
And
And
like you
I was
broke my
excited.
brain.
And you sent me a picture and it loaded. And I was like, that is not anything I've ever seen in my life.
So then I tried flipping through it because I'm like, there's no way I have this book. There has to be his initials or maybe the initials from like the library we took it out at grade school or something making
Or
me think that it was his.
HB. I think that's where you took it from.
HB? Oh my God. But like I was flipping through it, there's no like initials anywhere. There's no indication of where it's from. So I created this memory of borrowing it off of you and have I've only can I this is honest to God truth. I only have this Hobbit book because I thought it was yours. Every
I
time I move, I bring it with me.
You're like, he'll want it back
Like to someday like give it back to you at some to some degree.
as a
I'm just
gift.
like it's not mine, so I'll give it back to him at some point. So everywhere I move, so my brain, I've had it since I was 10 years. I've had it for 31 years
Because it's mine, in quotes.
because it's yours and I've never given it to you. And now it's not yours.
I don't know what to tell
So
you,
if
dude.
anyone is listening to this podcast is missing a Hobbit book that could potentially be theirs, email
Uh,
me.
it's the copy with the white book. I don't know.
Yeah, and there's no
Whitish.
and like you have to prove it because like I can't show you a picture. You have to tell me how like what it looked like.
Like read the serial numbers for the dollar bill.
Yeah.
That's how we know it's yours.
Yeah.
I think it's
Oh man.
insane that you
I
still
think that's
have that.
absolutely I think I genuinely and I don't think this is like a getting older thing. I just think
Yeah,
I'm actually insane.
I think you might be. I think number one thing, if anyone out there is missing The Hobbit, just
Mhm.
please reach out. We'll see
Contact
if
us.
it's
Don't
yours.
contact Nick. He already has one.
Well, I don't know where my copy is, but that is clearly not my copy.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. But yeah, so going back,
so you've been
I
playing The Hobbit.
randomly
Sorry.
I don't know why I randomly bought The Hobbit for PS2, but I bought it and the file got corrupted and I haven't played it since I bought it. But I've been playing this James Bond game. It's pretty fun. Agent
How
Under
much do
Fire.
you how much do you pay when you buy these games?
I usually when I buy these old games, I
Like 10
usually look for
bucks?
like
I don't fucking know.
between 5 and 15.
Okay.
Like $15 is usually like the max I would pay for like a PlayStation 2 game.
Yeah.
So these were both like both of them individually were $10. And I'm like,
Okay.
that's enough. I was like, two games, like full games for $20. That's fine.
Do you like is it weird playing a game that's like, I don't know, 15 years
I
old?
mean, it is and it isn't. Like I like that I'm playing it off of my original PS2.
Yeah.
And, it's not upscaling it when I hook it up to my TV. So like when I play the game, it's still like fuzzy, like I'm playing on an older TV.
Yeah. Huh.
Because it's the old cords. It's not like I don't have a new cord to upscale like it into 4K.
So it
So it's just
sucks.
like the AV cord. So
So
I
it
like
sucks.
playing the nostalgia of like it looking fuzzy.
There you go. It sucks.
You think it sucks?
I don't know. I
What
wouldn't
what
like
would
to
we
play
look
it.
like in PlayStation 2 graphics?
Polygon boobs?
Oh, I would have huge polygon tits.
Yeah, I think so.
Don't say boobs.
I
This
refuse to.
isn't
My
the
mom
first
might
episode
listen.
anymore, dude. I'm not scared about saying words.
Yo, guys, he is
My
so
mom's not
different.
near me. I'll say
He is
whatever.
so different now. He's like Mr. Tough Guy. Like this is like he's coming out of his shell. He's gonna say tits all over the
Maybe
place. Like,
okay.
what?
Do you think do you think I was more like do you think I was hornier then or hornier now?
Definitely hornier then because it was different. You were like this, just doing a podcast.
So I was
Yeah.
hornier then? Like that's why I was
Yeah,
like
but I think
subdued.
it's like more held in horny. Do you know what I mean?
So like
Like
I'm all out of
now it's
juice now.
like
I'm all out of juice now, horny.
your juice is all over the apartment. You can just feel it behind you.
It's
Like,
actually all in the Hobbit book.
yeah.
Bilbo never made it home because some of the pages were stained.
Everyone wonders why he was Gandalf the Grey and he became Gandalf the White. Well, now we know.
Hey, I turned him
Now we
white.
know. Hey, that is the joke.
What have you been playing? Let's get this out of the way before we
You literally, it's the third time you're asking me, and I said I went to Florida, but
Oh yeah.
it's such a jerk. And
Very
even funnier
valid
is the
point.
way
Like I
it
didn't
was
have
the
time to play, you asshole.
but it was the way you said it. You're like, here, I gotta ask you to get it out of the way. Like you asked me 3 times.
Oh shit, I'm such a piece
I
of shit.
think I'm gonna play Doom again.
2016?
Yeah,
Awesome.
I the other night I was scrolling through YouTube before I went to bed, and it was like, and I was like, it said something about the game Doom, and I was like, yo, remember Doom, the intro where he goes down the elevator and like Dr. Samuel Hayden is talking, and then like he gets mad and he
He
balls his
punches or
fist
he
and
doesn't punch it. He tears the like
breaks the elevator
yeah, the
intercom
pad off the
system.
elevator. Yeah.
And then the elevator opens and they just play the Doom metal song for the first
Mhm.
time, and it ends in synchrony with the shotgun sound where it's like dun 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 dun
I
dun, and it's like
think I honestly believe I think I would like to relive playing that game for the first time. That's like one of the few games that I think back and I'm like, this is such a fucking awesome game.
yeah,
Like
I
a
agree.
reintroduction of Doom.
Yeah, because it was like right after the Doom 3, right? It was the most
Yeah,
previous.
but it had been like 10 years.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Like no Doom had come out. So like for you to come out like full hog to
Oh,
make like an awesome Doom game.
like that was balls out, balls to the
Yeah.
wall, balls everywhere. There are
Yeah.
literally balls
Balls
everywhere.
on Bilbo and Gandalf's face.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
That
that's
is
not the
crazy. I
Hobbit.
could do anything to this book now. Like it's not
Okay.
yours, so I don't feel bad. I can do whatever.
Something's wrong because we were talking about Doom, we were having a good time, and mid-sentence you're like, "Can I tell you something? I can do anything to this book." I was like, "Whoa, okay, dude, just chill.
Oh God. Okay. Let's
I don't know what you're
let's
gonna do to this book. I'm worried."
let's all right. Let's reiterate
Okay.
what this episode is about. It's a redo of the very first episode I ever did. My favorite band of all time is Guns N' Roses. Don't ask me
You.
why. It's been like that since I was 13. But did you know that they have numerous appearances directly inspired and semi-inspired in video games, from name alone to their songs being used in like trillions of games? So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna find all the references and talk about them.
Oh my
And
God, I
actually, from what I
can't
remember,
wait.
from what I remembered, I didn't remember this from the episode I did, but from what I remembered of like the Vegas things, there
Mhm.
was way more references than I remember.
Maybe there are more, or
Yeah.
you weren't good at reading Wikipedia pages back
Yeah, I
then.
could. I mean, I was so timid back then. I was so horny.
Me.
So we'll be right back after this. And yo, welcome to the jungle. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're back again. So obviously, Guns N' Roses the music has been licensed in like numerous games. So I feel like we'll put that on the back burner for now because that's like an easy one. Like I think obviously they've been in racing games and like Guitar Hero and Rock Band. So those are easy ones to find. Like, oh, this song showed up in a game. But I found games that were directly inspired by like actual band members, where the person making the game or naming the character was like, "That's my favorite band. I'm gonna put them in this game." So the very first one, famously, that I remember is from Mega Man X5. It
Hmm.
was a PS1 game from 2000. Apparently, the translator was a huge fan, or I think it was the translator's like husband or wife
They just
was a
called them
he
the trans.
yeah, Jesus Christ. They were like a huge fan of Guns N' Roses, so when they translated it from Japanese, they renamed all the bosses after Guns N' Roses members.
Hmm.
Like they just straight. So here are the names of the bad guys from Mega Man X5: Axel the Red, Grizzly Slash, Squid Adler, Izzy Glow, Duff McWhalen, Dark Dizzy, and Matt Rex. Those are literally like all the band members from like the 90s at that time.
It's
Axl
literally
Rose
just
slash
using their
Izzy,
name.
like, what's that?
Yeah. It's literally just using their
It's
name.
literally just their names. And then the worst part was it was always in the game, and they had just re-released that specific game like 4 or 5 years ago. And Japan, or who owns Mega Man? Capcom.
Capcom.
So they were like put out a statement, and they were like, "We're changing the names back to reflect like the canon of Mega Man." So it's not they're not going to be named that anymore. So if you bought the re-release, their names aren't that.
Well, that's really weird. Do you think it was a legal thing, I guess?
Uh, I think they were just jealous of Axl Rose.
That's what it is, I think, 100%.
I mean, it could have been easily been an illegal thing because they were just like, we don't want to pay this guy who made up these names anymore. Like, but
That's kind
then
of
what?
did you see whose idea it was to do that in the games?
Wasn't it like the translator or something?
Yeah, do you know who she is? She's famous.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
She does the voice for Resident Evil's Claire Redfield.
Wait, so there's an even more video game connection?
Yeah. Well, I mean, if you're in video games, like that's like your whatever.
Yeah.
Alison Court's idea. She was best known as the English language voice of Resident Evil's Claire Redfield.
Holy shit. So Claire
She was
Redfield helped get Axl Rose in Mega Man X5.
Her husband was the guy who did a lot of the work for that game, and she was
Okay.
like, "Hey, I want you to add the Guns N' Roses guys." And he was probably like, "Okay, Claire Redfield, I mean wife,
And he's like, as long as you wear the outfit from the video game while we have sex, I'll do whatever you want.
What if he liked her to dress up as a liquor?
Or Nemesis.
Oh, or the crows.
Yep.
Multiple crows.
Cosplay as a crow.
No, multiple crows.
Or the dog, or the giant snake, anyone
Yeah,
that's not a human.
that's where I was going.
So I also, so this is even crazier because I knew that, and then I was like, okay, well, what other times did they have band members' names be inspired? And I knew Axl Rose, people had named Axl in video games.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to go into detail about them, but there's a way longer list that I found. So Axl Rose, the name Axl, or
How
people
did
inspired by
how
him,
does Axl Rose spell his name?
AXL.
Now, how does like half of these Axl spell?
One, two, three, four. 4 out of 6
Yeah.
spell it AXL.
Oh, okay, cool. I thought like
Yeah.
they were all
So
misspelled.
the first one is there's another Mega Man connection. In Mega Man X7, the bad guy is the Tritagonist. His name is just Axl.
Okay.
In
Could be a
Final Fight,
coincidence.
in the Street Fighter universe, there's a guy named
Hmm.
Axl. He's like a background character that you can fight, and he looks like Axl Rose, which is like crazy. In the Guilty Gear series, do you know what Guilty Gear is?
Yeah. What was Guilty
It's like a
Gear? That was like
Japanese fighting game. Like I've never played one.
RPG, right? Came
No,
out
no,
like,
it's a fighting game.
is it?
But in that game, there's a character named
Oh,
Axl Low, and he looks like Axl Rose.
it does.
And then in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, there's a character named Axl Row, R-O.
Yeah.
There's also in the manga, apparently the guy that made JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, there's a character in the manga just named Guns N' Roses.
That's a great
Like,
name for a guy.
I did such a deep dive. Okay, then and then in Streets of Rage, there's a character named Axel, A-X-E-L.
Hmm.
And then in Kingdom Hearts, there's a character named A-X-E-L. He's in Kingdom Hearts 2, but he's also in like, you know how like Kingdom Hearts has like 500 like bullshit games
Yeah.
that no one plays. They only play like the number ones. He's in like 50 of the bullshit games. But
Yo,
yeah, so what did I say? One,
Kingdom,
two, three,
Kingdom,
4, 5, 6. Yeah.
Kingdom Hearts.
Hmm.
You talk about that a lot in the first episode.
Oh, okay.
So I was listening, and at the 28-minute, 20-second mark or
How long
so,
is the episode?
34 minutes and 28
Oh shit,
seconds.
I
So,
genuinely thought it was like 22 episodes long or 22 minutes long.
nah, so this is like 6 minutes before it's over. You're talking about Kingdom Hearts, and you're
Okay.
mentioning what you just mentioned about the different spelling of Axel, and that's so cool. He was inspired. Well, you accidentally do a thing where you say it like you have an accent. So I wrote down, you wrote Kingdom Hearts at
Is
28,
it a
20
Philly
something.
accent or is it just like
I don't know, dude. You say it fucked up. Like
like
almost
there's
like
a
you're from
Y in there?
Boston.
He arts?
Yeah, you say it weird. So I wrote down the watermark. So
Kingdom
just
he
letting you
arts.
know. You fucked up.
I, I fucked up and it's out there in the open.
I know. I can't wait to go record it and send it to you, this
And
clip.
then so the final one is you probably definitely know this one.
What one?
When he was in GTA San Andreas. Do you remember this?
Radio station? Yeah.
He was the radio station DJ. He was
Yeah,
Tommy the
yeah.
Nightmare Smith. And it was a huge deal because for me, because in 2004 when that came out, or 2005, I
Mhm.
remember them announcing it. And I was like, what? Axl Rose is the DJ? I'm going to listen to that station all the time.
Yeah. Did you?
I mean, of course, I just kept it on and drove around the city.
Ugh,
But
disgusting.
yeah, like that famously is like he voiced the DJ in GTA San Andreas, which is like probably of all these things, that's probably the most well-known like Axel type thing. Like nobody knows Axel Low or Axel from Mega Man X5, X7. Like nobody fucking
You
cares.
you might know that he inspired those things. You might. I don't
I
know.
mean, I would because I'm a fucking psychopath.
You would. I'm saying a normal person might.
Oh, okay, okay.
Not a lot. Axel's a pretty uncommon name. Did he inspire the dude who was trapped in the wheel?
Oh shit. I'm an
Just
idiot.
saying.
Yeah, Axel
What?
from Twisted Metal.
Is he inspired by it?
Possibly. I don't know how that's spelled. If anyone audience poll has that spelled, either it's AXL or AXEL. But good reminder. I totally forgot about that
Yeah.
guy. And honestly, none of these characters were created before 1990. So obviously his name was so popular that it transitioned to people naming their characters Axl Rose or Axl Rowe or Low, whatever.
You were going to transition that way, weren't you?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Go ahead, make
Your
the joke,
name.
dude. Make the fucking joke.
Your name.
Oh, okay. What other links? I forget. What links did I send you? I don't remember.
I don't know, dude. You sent me like Stellar Blade. Nope, that's mine.
Stellar Blade Boob mod.
I did start playing Stellar Blade, so you're right.
I fucking knew it. Can't
Again,
play anything else, but you gotta play the boob game.
because I didn't beat it, and it's
Yo,
pretty.
yo, I know you
What?
did beat
Oh,
you beat something though.
don't you do it. A Strange Journey of Guns N' Roses in Gaming, and it's like the pinball machine.
Oh, okay, okay.
I
Oh,
don't
wait,
know.
no. I think that link also is about Slash and Guitar Hero.
I didn't read it.
Of course you didn't. Well, we'll move on to Slash then. Because really there's only two people from Guns N' Roses band that are in like notably those people are
S-
in video games.
Slaxel and Glash.
Yeah. So Slash was also in Final Fight. So Final Fight, do you know what Final Fight is?
No.
Final Fight is basically like Streets of Rage.
Oh yeah,
It's
yeah, yeah, I
basically
do
the
know that.
same thing. It's just a different game. But like the background characters that you can beat up, they named and took the look of Slash and Axl. So there's two characters in that game that you can beat up that look like Axl Rose, and one looks exactly like Slash. And they're named Slash and Axl.
I've wanted to beat
Uh,
him up for years.
there's another one. Slash was also in Angry Birds. They
Was he?
created a Slash character in Angry Birds called Slash Bird. Look it up. This is real, and it's the craziest picture. It's a bird with a slash hat.
Is it an Angry Birds one?
Angry Birds Space, it says.
Okay, okay.
I've never played it. We look at me before. I'll fucking play that shit. Going back to Guilty Gear, there's a character named Testament that kind of has like a top hat and like kind of has the vibe of Slash. So I looked up on Reddit and people said that was inspired by Slash.
So
Character
now
named
we believe Reddit. Okay, okay.
before I didn't, but if it's about something I like, then I believe it.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then Guitar Hero, I think he was in Guitar Hero 2, but he was definitely in Guitar Hero 3 because you could like play
Okay.
as him in Guitar Hero 3. And he was like on the box art.
Yeah, they made a big deal out of him for that one.
And then fun fact, because one of the articles I sent you, Axl sued Slash when Guitar Hero 3 came out because he accused Slash of using their music to promote the video game or without getting his like signature on the songs.
Uh,
So in that
hmm.
article, one of the articles I sent you is about that. Like when that game came out, because Welcome to the Jungle is in Guitar Hero. Axl Rose was suing Slash to be like, "You're a sellout. Like you put your face on the cover of this game." It's incredible. They loved each other then. Uh, but yeah, that's all I have for Slash. I mean, the fact that Slash was in more than one video game reference, I was
That is
actually
pretty
shocked
wild.
at. Yeah,
Yeah.
like I knew Axl was going to be in like more than five. But do you want to get into the list I sent you of the number of times their music showed in games?
Um, is this game and then a song and then how many? They're all fairly new, which bugs me. Well, the first couple in Guitar Freaks. I don't know what those games are though.
I don't know what Guitar Freak says.
Yeah, it shows up like three times.
Really? Isn't and that's newer?
2001.
Wow. I mean, did it come out before 9/11 or after?
Did it cause 9/11? Is a real question.
Did Slash cause 9/11? Okay.
I don't know.
What did
Okay.
a second plane hit another top hat?
It's Welcome to the Jungle both times.
Really? Man, they are Welcome to Jungle sluts. Like they give that song to anything.
Yeah. Dude, it's okay. Do you want to get into that? So you gave me a list.
Uh-huh. Let me
What
look at the
song,
list too.
what game,
I
what
mean, you don't
year?
have to read every single one. Let's see.
I'm
Video game
not.
soundtracks.
Well, please, I'm not. I don't want to hurt anyone here who's still listening, by the way.
Oh, if you're still listening to this, that's fucking insane. This is such a vanity project for me, this episode.
Hmm. I mean, people might be interested in this. They might be.
Maybe. I see a bunch of Guitar Heroes. Obviously, San Andreas, GTA San Andreas. The deal was probably like Axl was like, "Yeah, I'll be a DJ if you put one of my songs in and pay me."
Yeah, probably.
Rock band, yeah. So like a good chunk of this list is like rock band, Guitar Hero, shit like that. Madden.
Which
Oh,
Madden?
there's
Oh
a lot of
yeah, Madden
football
11.
games.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Yo,
Oh
they
wow,
sold out, dude. Beat Saber.
it's in Beat Saber. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Fortnite Festival
Oh, that's your
2024.
favorite, dude. What's Project Velocity, dude?
I don't know, but the fact, okay. So just to let you know, in this list, most of the games that have these are like Welcome to the Jungle or Paradise City or Sweet Child of Mine, like the classics, right?
Yeah.
And Project Velocity has like a very obscure deep cut song in it
Yeah.
that like no one would know. So why is it on this
Garden of
list?
Eden.
Garden of Eden, yeah.
So if you look, dude, the game was supposed to be like a really badass racing game. It was supposed to be released in 2006 by Octane, and it got
Oh, it
canceled
actually
when the
never came out?
developer. Yeah,
Oh, that's probably why.
but they probably paid for the rights to the song already.
That is very crazy because again, this list is legit all the famous songs.
Yo, actually, this list is so good. It's got like four Limp Bizkit songs. The Beautiful Pete. Oh my God, dude, Sum 41. This is like this this Project Velocity soundtrack would have been hardcore, one of the best soundtracks released for a game. The Crystal Method, it's got like two songs,
Was it the name of the game?
and Cherry Twist, and like the Chemical Brothers, it has some songs. Like
Oh wow.
this would have went really hard. It has five Guns N' Roses songs listed, a bunch of Eminem songs,
You know
DJ
what's crazy?
Shadow, Bubba Sparks. Holy shit.
Another appearance by a Guns N' Roses member is in this list, and it's the only other time an individual member was in something. In Guitar Hero 2,
Hmm.
Buckethead has a song.
What's this song?
It's called Jordan, but Buckethead famously was a member of Guns N' Roses. So that's the only other time an individual member of Guns N' Roses was in another game.
Even funnier is like I fuck with Buckethead. You know what I'm
I know you
saying?
do. I know you really like Buckethead.
That's our Venn diagram of music, dude.
Yeah.
That's that and like a classic rock, a new rock that sounds like classic rock, and
Yeah.
some girl groups. Yeah, that's our Venn diagram. You got it right
It's
there.
so funny. Yeah, Jordan. I think Jordan, from what
Oh
I remember
no.
playing, it was like, I don't know, like a long noodling song, probably.
Yeah, that sounds
That
about
sounds like
right. That's
Buckethead,
him.
yeah.
Yeah, that's Buckethead.
Yeah,
Damn,
Knocking on
dude.
Heaven's Door. I remember, so on Rock Band 2, when the Guns N' Roses album that came out, Chinese Democracy, with no
Hmm.
original band members were in it, they, to promote that album, they released all the songs individually on Rock Band 2 as DLC. And that was
Ah,
like heaven for me. I was so excited. I bought all the songs.
I bet you did.
Yeah.
Do you know when you talked about Chinese democracy in your first episode?
Did I
Oh,
really?
oh my God. Yeah, you really guess. It costs $14 million. It took 13 years. Axel worked with several producers, several project members, and they had to keep canceling. Finally. And then I'm listening like this, like just banging my head at a wall, being like, oh
That's so.
no.
Can I tell you? That's
Yeah,
another
good.
reason why I really wanted you to listen to the episode because I know, at least when you, if you listen to a recent episode, you'll
Yeah.
still laugh. You'll enjoy it,
Yep.
even though you're on it. But this is just me. This is just me talking about Guns N' Roses. This is nothing interesting to you.
It was still interesting because like I was looking at it from like I can't wait to make fun of them. Like
Yeah.
you, one of the funniest bits is you called Capcom this insult. You were like, Capcom did this. Well, guess what? Capcom, you're a, and I was like, whoa, cut this. And I didn't write down the time, so
Wait, did I say a slur?
no, you didn't. It was just funny the way you said it. You called them a jabroni. You're like, okay, Capcom, you're a
Like
real
I thought that
jabroni.
was hardcore in
Yeah,
2019.
yeah, it was kind of cool.
That's disgusting.
I enjoyed it, so.
Oh my God, banging your head against the wall. That's incredible. What was the other? I had another link that uh what was the other link I sent you? Like
The
related to
pinball.
oh the pinball. Yeah, 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 sorry. And then Jordan, the song. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, the pinball is like they had a 90s. So here's the interesting fun fact related to Guns N' Roses and gaming. In the early 90s, they produced an official pinball machine. And on it, the music that played during the playing pinball was a song that they wrote music for, but never officially released.
Hmm.
So it was the only instance where an original Guns N' Roses song is only contained in a pinball machine.
That's kind of
Isn't
wild.
that crazy? It's called Ain't Going Down.
It's about the ball and
And,
how
but
what
like that's
and their
crazy that
respect for
like
women.
that's the only way you could hear that song through the
Yeah.
pinball machine. It was like a demo that they put on the pinball machine and then just scrapped from the album. So
Hmm.
it was going to be a song. They just didn't produce it.
Yikes.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So you ready to get into a quiz? Or do we have anything else? Was there anything else like that? Let's see, Mega Man, Buckethead.
Yo, you called out the name of the magazine you used to write for, the digital magazine.
Oh, Game Savvy?
Oh, you got it. Yeah, you
I
got
remember
that.
that.
You're like, I really enjoyed it, and then they lost half of it and fucked everything up or something. And then
No,
like,
can I tell you what? Because I don't know if
I
I
kind of know.
still. I wrote an article for them. I was writing articles for them, and it was free, and it wasn't like time consuming.
Yeah.
I wrote an article about Guns N' Roses and Kingdom Hearts, and then one time I wrote an article about accidentally stealing an Xbox when I used to do a
Oh yeah,
Microsoft
yeah, yeah.
promotion. And like the story wasn't like that I stole from them. I just accidentally got one for free. So, but in the article, I made it seem like funny and that
Yeah.
like I got it, like whatever. And so I kept asking, like, hey, do you have the edits done? So, because a girl would be editing it. And I kept asking her, like, hey, did you finish the edits? And a week went by and they messaged me and said, hey, the article was really fun, but we just don't want to promote like thievery and
Whoa.
you stealing like Xbox consoles, so we're not going to publish it. And I got so fucking bitter. And I would say within a month, that's when I started the podcast.
Wow. So
Like I
that's
was
what
so
started it.
angry that it lit a fire under my ass that I wanted to like do the opposite of like the kind of safe stuff that this website was doing.
So you were done with Thievery Corporation or whatever you wanted to call it, and
Yeah.
then you were like full ham. Like
So did I like talk shit on them or did I just bring them up?
you just brought them up, and you said that they fucked up and they
I
lost
said they
most of the. I don't know if you said fucked up now. I'd have to go back and listen, but you said that essentially they lost half their articles and that you couldn't find them by clicking. And I remember you told me about this and that
Oh,
their
okay.
archives went weird and that you hated them essentially without saying I hated them.
Oh, I
And I
mean, it
was like,
makes sense.
wow. And he named them Game Savvy.
It
And I
it
was like,
actually took me a
yikes.
while because back then I didn't know how to like save articles in like my drive. Like I didn't really know how that worked
Oh,
back
so you
then.
didn't save
So
your
when I
own.
sent them, yeah, so like I had a hard time refinding all the articles I sent them because I'm like, shit, did I just lose everything I ever wrote for them? Because I wanted to post them myself at somewhere, like in some point in my life.
Hmm.
And because I thought they were okay articles, but I eventually found them on my own Google Drive, which I was happy about. So I have an article about how I actually compared the wait for Kingdom Hearts 3 versus the
With
wait
Chinese
for
democracy.
Chinese democracy. Yeah.
That's what led to that whole first
And that was a
episode.
huge,
Yep.
and like that article got posted to their site, and they told me that article stayed on their homepage site for like over a week. That means it was like
Hmm.
popular, like people were actually clicking on it. And I was like, that's a pretty good feeling.
Hmm.
And now they no longer, I think they ceased existing some point in that year in 2019.
Yeah, you jumped ship right before it sank.
I knew it. Saw it
You
coming. If
made it
they
sink.
didn't want
You
to,
could have made it sink.
you know what my least favorite thing about that is too? The article was very successful, but the person that edited it, they wrote gun and roses
Oh, that's
in the
so good. That's
headline. Like
something
the
I
article
would
name was
do.
like Kingdom Hearts, how Kingdom Hearts is connected to gun and roses.
Oh, it's
And
so
that
good.
got posted everywhere. So I remember on another website where my article was linked, there was a comment under it and said, dude doesn't even know how to spell Guns N' Roses. And I was mad because I'm like, I do. It was the person that was editing.
Yeah, the
So
editor,
it
dude.
actually made me furious because this comment made it seem like I wasn't a fan. But, and they're all dead now. So anyway, that's all the information we have. If you know of any, I mean, Axel brought, not, I almost called you Axel, which is crazy. Nick brought up Axel from Twisted Metal, and I
Oh,
didn't recall that at all. So
I
if
think
anyone
it's just
remembers,
Axle because he's a axle of a car.
yeah, but you don't think? I mean,
I don't
he's
know.
black,
Yo, I don't know. You know what I'm
but I don't
saying?
see colors, so
Yeah, it's you just did.
he's black, but I don't see color.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into our quiz. Again, if you have any references that you remember of Guns N' Roses, please DM us, email us, but don't send us into Instagram reels. It's the last thing we need. Um, but yeah, we're gonna get into our quiz. So sweet, see you in a next time, child
What
of
were you trying to
mine.
do there?
All right, quiz time. All right, quiz names. Obviously, I have quiz names. Actually, related to this. Sweet quiz of mine.
Ooh, okay,
Paradise Quizzy
okay.
or Knocking on Heaven's Quiz.
I kind of like the first one.
Okay, sweet quiz of mine.
Yeah,
So that
that
is the
makes
name of
sense.
this quiz, everyone. Nick named it.
I named it.
So, Guns N' Roses video game quiz number
Okay.
one. Guns N' Roses guitarist Slash famously loves snakes. Look it up. It's actually really weird.
Hmm.
What video game that also involves snakes was released the same year and month as Guns N' Roses' debut album? A. Snake Rattle and Roll. B. Resident Evil. C. Metal Gear. Or D. Snake's Revenge.
A.
Snake Rattle and Roll?
Yeah.
Nope. Metal Gear, the original Metal Gear,
Ah, the original
came out
Metal Gear.
July 1987, the same year and
Same year.
month that Appetite for Destruction came out.
Okay.
Two icons were born in the same
Yep, that's
same
that's what
time.
people were thinking. Damn it.
All
Damn
right,
it.
next question. Guns N' Roses have appeared on numerous movie soundtracks. Which of these were never adapted into a video game? A. Days of Thunder. B. End of Days. C. Megamind, the animated movie. You know what that is?
Hmm.
Or D. Jumanji: Welcome to the Jungle,
Which of these was never what?
adapted into a game.
Second Jumanji. I don't think that was a game, was it?
Incorrect.
What?
End of Days, the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie, was never
Damn
made
it.
into a game.
End of Days wasn't?
No, I was surprised too. I was like, it's an Arnold
I feel
movie.
like you particularly love that movie, by the way.
I do, and they're on the soundtrack, so it's a twofer for me.
Okay, that's fair. Damn
I
it.
do. I mean, it's Arnold stopping the devil before
I know.
Y2K.
Um, I feel like what was the poster for that? Either way, you were somehow always involved with that, and I was always like, ugh, Dan loves End of
This
Days.
guy's talking about this fight. I mean, I think the poster for it was just like
Him
someone
walking
on a
in like a,
cross. Maybe he was
oh,
on a
maybe,
cross.
maybe.
All right. Third question. In 2026, this year, Guns N' Roses headlined the Download Festival in England. Another band on the bill is the official in-house rock band for this video game that is part of a famous franchise. What is the video game? A. Overwatch. B. Legend of Zelda. C. Final Fantasy. Or D. Dead or Alive Extreme Beach Volleyball. So
Uh,
when I say in-house rock band, like it's an official band from people that created the game for like it's like canon in the game.
Dead or
Oh,
Alive, beach volleyball.
I wish it was that. It's Final Fantasy.
Which Final Fantasy?
So there was a band created for Final Fantasy 14.
And they're in the
And
band.
the guy that created the score and like was the music developer created a band and now they are a real band and they
Hmm.
play festivals and they just played a festival at Guns N' Roses,
Damn it. Hmm.
which is like kind of fucking wild actually.
It
When
is
I
wild.
found they were called the Primals because I think the Primals are from what I
The
read in Final
powers.
Fantasy 14, they're like the summons, you know, summons?
Yeah.
They're basically like the summons.
Hmm.
So see, everyone, there's more of Guns N' Roses connections to video games than you would have ever thought to look up. I probably didn't care, but you got
Yeah.
through this episode.
Did they?
I mean, I wish this episode was 2 hours long.
Oh my God. I would be dead.
Would you be able to listen to me talk about Guns N' Roses for 2 hours?
No.
You went to two Guns N' Roses shows with me, right?
Two? I went to the one where we went to AC and
Okay,
we
you
kept
went to
making the
one. I thought
same.
you went to two.
No, we kept making the same joke. It's me, you, and D, da 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 da. And we
Uh,
would always make the same joke. Like you'd go to get a drink from the bar and they'd be like, no one's worked at that bar in 20 years. Or like we were gonna show up somewhere to get gas, and after you got gas, we'd be like, what are you talking about, Dan?
no one's been at
That
that
gas
venue for
station's
years.
yeah, yeah. And we just kept
That's
making
pretty
that
good.
same joke over and over. It was pretty
One of
good.
my favorite memories of going to see Guns N' Roses was I saw with that same guy, D dot dot dot, and my
Hmm.
brother, J dot dot dot. We
Oh,
went to go see
what a
them in
combo.
Jersey in 2011. And when we went, my brother was talking to a girl and she asked for his number and he lied and gave my number. Like he gave her and he was like,
Why?
hey, he was like, this girl's gonna text you. Like, I just got this girl's number because he didn't have a cell phone just in the
Oh,
moment. I don't know why. And I'm like, don't fucking give my fucking number. Like, I was so mad. So she texted the number and said, hey, John, it's like Rebecca. So I was so mad that he was using me. So I texted back, hey, are you a virgin?
Jesus
I only
Christ.
did it specifically to get her to stop texting.
Yo, yikes. This
Yeah.
guy's
So
this guy
she thinks my brother,
is a
I don't
creep.
know if she probably still thinks about this.
I don't
She
think
probably
she still
thinks my
thinks about
brother
it.
is a big piece of shit.
Yeah. Well, um,
That's what you get
maybe
for using my phone to get girls that I'm not getting.
are you gonna see that, brother?
I'm gonna see that brother later. I'm gonna bring it up
I
to him.
know. Are you gonna bring it up?
And he's gonna be like, here's the best thing about
Okay.
me being insane.
Uh-huh.
Things burrow in my brain, right? That I have
Uh-huh.
memories of. And then
Yeah.
when I bring it up to the person, that the person is involved in the story, they're like, I have no memory of that. Because to them, they lived their life.
Yeah.
To
Sure. Warm
me,
daddies.
that defines my life.
Yeah.
Warm Daddies defines my life. If
I
no one
know.
knows what Warm Daddies is,
Yeah.
DM me. I'll give you the whole story. The Hobbit. I've been thinking about this Hobbit book for
He's been
30
thinking about the
years.
Hobbit book.
You
It's not
haven't
even
thought
my
about it
book.
once.
It's not my book.
It's not his book. My brother giving this girl's number. I'll ask him later today. He'll be like, I don't remember even going to a concert. I've been thinking about it for 20 years.
It's
So if
so
anyone
awesome.
has gotten anything out of listening to this podcast for 7 years, you just got to know I am an absolute psychopath.
Yeah, he's gonna just bring it up on an
I'm gonna
episode one day.
explode one of these days.
It's just that's the whole reason for this show is just so you can Call out people for individual moves.
And then I keep like in my brain, I'm like, they did this to me, and they'll be like, "Dan, that person's been in a wheelchair for 30 years, and they're a priest now. Like they've
And
changed. Like
you'll
not
be
to
like,
me.
nope, I don't
Nope,
think so.
they didn't give me a handshake when I saw them at a house party 20 years
Yep.
ago.
Yep. There you go.
I remember this shit. So just don't. If you know me and you're listening to this podcast, or if you don't know me and listen to this podcast, don't wrong me because I'll remember.
Don't wrong me. You sound
Just,
like a villain.
just I could be. This podcast is my villain origin story.
It kind of is.
I started off as a hero, a timid hero, whispering into
Yep.
my phone, like
Now you're a
afraid to
monster.
curse, and now like I'm a huge monster now.
You're the monster from the abyss. I don't know.
Are they monsters in the
Well,
abyss?
no, like the abyss in general, not the movie
Oh,
The
just in
Abyss.
general. Okay.
Yeah.
So again, this is to bury the very first episode. So it's not going to be the same name. It would actually to bury that one. It would have been smarter to name this the same thing, right?
You can't bury it, dude. Just call it season one. Yep, that's right.
Nope. This guy
Episode
loves
one.
seasons.
I love seasons now.
I'll be thinking about for 20 years too.
I can't wait to do this show with someone else and you try and redo all the episodes. I will actually go back and
Can you
listen.
imagine the next episode after this is just going to be, let's redo the second one. Let's just bury everything.
Just burying
That
everyone
means
you
I'm out
know.
of ideas. That's now, like, if you're listening, if you're at the end of this episode, just know I'm out of ideas. I'm cooked. I'm done for.
You chopped.
I'm
Yo,
chopped. I'm empty.
you're unk.
Thanks for tuning in. And also thank you for
Hold on.
anyone that has listened to any episode in the last 7 years.
Hold on. I'd like to tell everyone what we do here as a podcast. This is from the first episode.
Okay.
Um, right now we've stuck to the whole gaming and funny thing. This is
Uh,
what you said. And you said, and then you paused and kind of like gave a smirk and said, it's another thing if you don't find them funny.
I said that.
Something like that. I mean, there's no video, so it just felt like you smirked. But right now we're going to be stuck doing the whole gaming and funny thing.
Okay.
And it's another thing if you don't find them funny or something. And I was like, whoa.
Whoa, Dan was wild then.
So I don't know, dude. Game over. A little bit of we're a funny
A little bit of gaming nonsense. What was it? Is that
uh
video
yeah,
game
home
nonsense?
video game nonsense. The
So let's end it
gaming
like that. Thank you
yeah,
for showing up to What the Famicom, home of video game nonsense.
the gaming podcast for what the fuck moments.
Oh my God. All right, see you around, folks.
See you guys.